Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new Flob the Bob Retro React here on
The ankle.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
When the chow is tea, but the finna is gag, sis, I'm dead as a child.
So, good day, everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful start, middle, or end to their day. Thank you so much for tuning on in. As always, let me know your thoughts on the comments, like and subscribe. Yeah. So, another retro react. I figure, why not? You know, why not? The ladies haven't been posting at all lately. And to be honest, the older stuff is just usually tends to be more entertaining. Foodie has started to unprivate some of her older videos, but they're like old nothing videos. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more digging, I guess, but apparently she's re-releasing the old archives, so who knows? Who knows? That honestly might be a really good move for her channel. If she's just done with the whole Muslim arc, go back to Canada if she can. And just, keep up with her bullshit. She's way more entertaining there, more likely to get herself into precarious situations, but not like, going to jail, maybe necessarily. She's still doing illegal shit there. But today's video is courtesy of Tie-Dyed Hippo. So check them out, y'all. They actually have quite a bit of her older stuff. A lot of longer content, too. I'm not going to be checking out like the full-length live streams and all that, but some are out there. Anyways, thank you guys so much once again. Check out the second channel if you're interested. Just posted a review to the new movie Sinners today, so check that out. And yeah, with that, let's just dive right on in, shall we?
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Ugh. Okay, hey Foodie. Oh, wonderful. I forgot it was a Burger King mukbang. Of course it is. And delivered too. Good Christ.
I know, I'm cringy. I'm aware. Hi, guys. So you're probably thinking this is not a time warp video. I messed up my own schedule. I'm bad at schedules, which is why I don't like to do schedules. So,
I mean, fair, I guess. It's a lot of pressure to maintain.
tomorrow is supposed to be the time warp. Today is a TMI story.
Oh, God. I forgot it was that. Oh, shit. I didn't even read the title. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. Yeah, TMI story time with Foodie Booty. Get ready. I figured it would be something cringe and probably really gross, so y'all love it.
I'm telling you about my Bill Paxton lover.
Ew, who?
So,
Oh my Christ. Listen, it's still early. It's not even 9 a.m. yet. My eyes can't fully process what I'm seeing right now.
Bill Paxton lover.
That name rings a bell. Hold on, I'm gonna have to Google that. Ew, what the fuck? Was he like a heartthrob or something? Ugh.
This guy looked like Bill Paxton.
And that attracted you? Yeah, that wasn't the photos I was seeing.
A younger Bill Paxton. Who, I didn't even know, passed away in 2017. So rest in peace, Bill Paxton.
No idea.
I liked him as an actor. He was in Twister and Near Dark. Underrated
Wow. Just stuff in her face.
movie. Do you remember how I told you I used to work? I was like, I don't know. I don't even know my age in some of these stories. 19 or 20, I think.
Oh, so this is like 200 pounds ago. Okay.
I had to work a summer job at this telemarketing place. Might have been a bit older than that. Around that age. Anyway, the telemarketing place with that brown noser woman who told on me because my skirt was see-through.
Ew, yeah. I fucking hope she would. God damn. Ew. No one needs to see that, Chantal.
That place. We had to sell pantyhose, CDs, encyclopedias, and I think Disney figurines.
What a interesting fucking mix. What?
Anyway,
Sounds like a pedo shop.
I was on like a crappy shift where we'd end pretty late.
What happened? I'm not sure why it, like, cut.
And the bus would be out of circulation at that time. I come from a pretty small town, and the bus service wasn't the greatest.
The great. The great!
I was always worried about catching rides. I remember my mom being like, somebody might try to
Yeesh.
make friends and find out if somebody lives near us and who can drop you back home or whatever.
I mean, fair, but we also know that Foodie isn't the best at making friends.
On the way back. That stressed me.
She's a weirdo.
Yeah, because I have social anxiety. And a
Well,
lot
maybe she was trying to, push you outside of that comfort zone. It is good to do that.
of ways. Like, who am I going to ask?
Sorry, y'all. Literally, as soon as I start a frickin' video, the landscapers show up. What the fuck? Every frickin' day!
Brown noser who told on me, she'd probably rather see me freeze and walk home in my thong.
Ew. Ew.
There were a couple of nice guys
Oh, yeah, I bet, Foodie.
who were generous, but they were generous with a motive.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Even 200 pounds ago, I bet everyone was trying to hit food.
I told you about the one guy with the truck.
Yeah, he would have put you in the flatbed. Sorry.
Boomhauer. The one who...
I don't get her references. Why are all of her references like super old? Sorry, but like it shows a person's age when you just don't fucking get anything. She's like RuPaul.
wanted to watch that cannibal movie.
Huh?
Finger happy and watch the cannibal movie.
Excuse me? What? This sounds like some Army Hammer shit. What the fuck is happening?
Ravenous.
Okay. I thought she was talking about, like, I don't know, something really fucked up. Y'all ever see Cannibal Holocaust? Not necessarily a date night film.
Story time somewhere on my channel. This guy, the Bill Paxton guy, was another guy.
That you worked with?
Got to talking on smoke breaks, kind of hinted around how cold it was outside and how it's going to suck having to walk home. And he just kept smoking and went, yeah. And then after a minute of awkward silence, he was...
Oh, so you were the one that was begging for the ride. Like, oh, yeah, it's gonna really suck having a walking ass. Looking over at him, like, he's like, yeah, that is. Stay warm.
like, well, I can give you a lift if you want. I was like, yes.
Girl, that's exactly what you were asking for, please. Make it sound like you really wanted to.
Then, on one condition kind of thing, like, do you want to hang out with me at my place? Have a couple of drinks first, and then I'll drive you home? He was nice, and a part of me was just like, whatever.
Oh, girl, bye. Don't play so nonchalant about it. You with men, like, and I'm not here to really fully judge you on that, but you with men, girl, please. Please. An Amish man in a buggy could have came by and said, hop in if Jedediah can hit. You would have done it.
I guess. Never learned my lesson. Drive over to his house. The work weeks were very short.
Do they have Amish people up in Canada? Honest question.
For us anyway. There were some regulars.
There's this one road whenever I drive back down from Vermont, I take a different way than when I drive up. And every time when I drive really late at night, I always go by a couple of dudes riding in their horse and buggies on the side of the road. And you can just see like their little like lamps lighting the way. It's dope, honestly.
The brown noser.
I'm just thinking, like, they're probably riding so fucking drunk right now.
Out like 5 days a week, but most people didn't. I would have been off for a few days after, and he offered me some drinks, and we had some drinks. It was like...
You ever see a buggy get pulled over by the cops?
Budweiser. Turn off. I'm having Budweiser.
What the fuck? What is this? Okay.
And I drank too much. And beer doesn't agree with my gut. We didn't back then either. So he had too much to drink, so of course he can't drive me home.
No. See, that's why you don't put yourself in that situation. I would have been like, okay, well, I'm going to call someone then. No. Foodie, why do you put yourself in situations that makes me worried for you? I don't want to be worried for you. I don't care to that degree, but fuck. Dude, oh my god.
Oh. And back then I didn't have any money to my name. Like,
oh, you still don't. Sorry. Yeah, she pushed her cameos to like over $100. That's crazy.
or cab or whatever.
She saw like, oh, well, it's gonna get leaked. Better charge more.
Didn't want to bug my mom.
Nah, that's a mom, you need to come get me type of situation.
Because I was delinquent already. So I just took over. He had a small apartment.
Bro. What the fuck? Never. Oh my Jesus, that's crazy. That's crazy.
You know the deal. We ended up
I'm sure.
looking up.
I bet she couldn't resist. You know what? Fair. I'm worried about her safety. No, I'm kind of more worried about the drunk man's safety now. I'm kidding. But that's funny.
But let me get back to.
Just imagine waking up and there's a hog on your slog.
I hate sleeping out at guys' places because the beer. I knew with my bathroom problems. And
Ew.
it's TMI, I warned you if you're grossed out, but
How can she think and tell, just like think about these stories and tell them while eating? What the fuck? She probably feels it all moving in her too, getting ready.
I knew I was going to have to go to the bathroom. And of course his bathroom didn't have a fan to block out noise. It was
Blowing that shit up, I bet.
small bathroom, small apartment, bathroom near the bedroom. Horror story. But,
A horror story.
oh, and this guy, okay. The thing that bugged me about him was that he ate like Chunk the groundhog. It's an Instagram
What?
famous rodent. You'd have to see him eating. I'll try to post a picture. No joke.
Your picture really helps.
He ate like
What do you think you eat like, girl? Kirby.
all the food would foam around his mouth. It was just horrible. So
The fucking situations you get yourself into, dude, I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. What the fuck? You know what? You attract the energy you give. And she seems to only attract fucking weirdos. Oh my god.
And he would sometimes spit food.
Ew.
Um.
Well, you do too, so.
Anyway,
Match made in heaven. Just nightmare blunt rotation.
back to that night. His bedroom was really weird. It looked like it was his grandma's room or something. Like it.
Probably was.
His apartment was weird because it was like bachelor kind of pad meets grandma's home. Like he had like those doily curtains, and his
Girl, you might have been like with a fucking serial killer. You might have been.
headboard on his bed had those shelves. It was like a brown headboard with shelves, and there were like religious figurines, like the Virgin Mary and.
Brother, you were in a serial killer's house. What?
Manger, baby Jesus.
Either that or he's gay.
So we both had too much Budweiser. This guy grabs my head
Ew.
as if he wants to get a good grip
Ew. Ew.
and just hoovers my face with that
This is so terrifying.
chunk the groundhog mouth. My face was so far in his face I could taste his dinner. It was so forceful.
I'm trying not to gag, you guys. I'm really trying. I'm having to do like heavy breathing right now.
I fell back, kind of hit my head, not too hard, but hard enough, I guess.
Oh, is that where the problem started?
Hit my head on the headboard.
God. God damn. God damn.
Which
What
caused
the helly?
one of the Virgin Mary statues to go flying. I'm like, oh. So
That should have been your sign.
I picked up the
You should have listened to Mary, girl.
religious figurine.
Don't. Do you think she stuck it somewhere? So sorry.
Try to stall the makeout session a bit. I was like, whose stuff is this? Like, what is this? And he just like, who cares? And just threw it. And I swear, I heard it hit another religious figurine somewhere in the room. I heard.
Brother. It just causes a chain reaction. All the little Jesuses and Marys start falling over.
Clank.
You know what? I'm surprised when Foodie walks in somewhere with crosses that they don't invert on the fucking wall, dude.
There was a bottle of Bengay on the counter too, on the dresser too. I'm like, this has to be his grandma's room or something. I don't know.
You think she died in there?
Eventually we pass out. I maybe had like an hour sleep total because
You're in a stranger's house. I bet you were uncomfortable.
every time I had gas,
Oh my god.
I had to pass wind. It would wake me up because I'm trying to hold him in so he doesn't hear me. I don't wake him up with my farts. So I'm like, I'd have to wake up every time I had to pass gas just to clench him.
I'm full, but I'm not going to stop eating, and that's why this is a... Ooh.
Of course, he wakes up around lunchtime. And I'm just like, please drive me home. He insisted before we go home, before I get dropped off, we go to Billy Kay's and have lunch. And Billy Kay's is like a hot dog hamburger place. And I'm like, you want me to eat Billy Kay's right now? Like,
Girl, I bet your stomach was screaming at you. And I bet you were down for it.
I have more PSI than a pressure cooker right now. I've been holding in my gas all night.
Ew. Ew.
Anyway, I'll just...
Girl, why didn't you go out? Like, go outside and just let it out.
Billy Kay's wasn't that busy, which was weird. I got to use the public washroom, and I honestly just went in there and farted for like 2 minutes straight.
Ew.
Another thing that worried me,
Do we really think that Chantal has the class and courtesy to not just be ripping ass even in front of a total stranger? Like, let's be so for real.
I had maybe $2 to my name, like in quarters. So,
Don't you think your mom was maybe concerned with why her daughter wasn't showing up? Didn't text her or anything? No? Well, that says something.
embarrassing. So I was just like, oh my god, how am I going to tell him I have no money? So I kind of like made a joke. I was like, "Can you pay him?" And he's like, "Yeah, I got you, girl."
Ew.
Thank God. Anyway, I started walking home because I had to walk home from my jobs a lot, and they were pretty far.
Bruh, so what? He just got some free drunk play out of you? Lovely. Didn't even drive her home. You really know how to pick 'em, Foodie.
Took me like maybe a half an hour to get home. I didn't last very long at that place anyway. So the guy, he ended up dating the brown noser lady. I even think they had a kid together.
Ew. Oh, I bet she would fucking hate knowing she got Chantal's sloppy seconds. Ew.
I wonder if it was conceived in the room with all the religious figurines. He had an old cat too. It was like so old. It had like one tooth left. I still loved it. I love all cats. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, you probably related.
That's it for now. See you tomorrow for a very special time warp. Bye, guys.
What? That was like kind of scary, not gonna lie. What type of situations does this lady get herself into? Of course, we must always remember Chantal lies a lot. So, who knows if it even happened, honestly. But I don't know what that says about her or like these guys. Like, ugh. Ugh. Why does every story she tells just have so many red flags to it? Anyways, y'all, thank you so much for tuning on in. We held it in there. Held it in. It wasn't too gag worthy today, I guess, but got rocky there for a minute. Thank you guys so much, as always, for tuning on in. I know things have been a little kind of slow lately. Like, I don't know, posting a lot more recently, but it still just feels slow. I don't know. Well, I mean, nothing's happening with Foodie or Amber, so we're just kind of sitting here twiddling our thumbs, but honestly, it's been nice. It's been nice. I know, once again, posting more, but it feels so much more relaxing than before. I don't know. Their new uploads just always piss me off. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Like and subscribe, become a... I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.